History of the Seleucid Empire vertical bar, the rise and fall of a forgotten superpower.
Join me as I dive deep into the history of the Seleucid Empire and try to uncover what really happened to it. Did you know that the Seleucid Empire was once one of the largest empires of the ancient world? In this video, we will explore the rise and fall of the Seleucid Empire, a significant power during the Hellenistic period.
The year is 323 BCE. Alexander the Great, the conqueror of the known world, has fallen. His empire, vast and glorious, is now shattered. His generals, the Diadochi, carve up his dominion, each seeking a throne of their own. From this chaos, one general rises, a warrior, a statesman, and a visionary, Seleucus and Nicator. He will forge an empire stretching from the Mediterranean to the borders of India, a realm of warriors, scholars, and kings. This is the story of the Seleucid Empire, one of the greatest yet most forgotten superpowers of the ancient world.
The origins, Alexander's legacy. Before the Seleucid Empire, there was Alexander. With his untimely death, his empire was left without an heir, leading to one of the bloodiest power struggles in history. The land was divided among his most powerful generals. Egypt went to Ptolemy, Macedonia to Antipater, and Babylon, the jewel of the East, fell to Seleucus. But power in the ancient world was never secure. Rival generals turned on Seleucus, forcing him to flee into exile. His dreams of empire seemed lost.
The rise of Seleucus. But Seleucus was a survivor. With the support of Ptolemy of Egypt, he returned with an army, and in 312 BCE, he reclaimed Babylon in a swift and daring campaign. This moment marked the beginning of the Seleucid Empire. With each victory, Seleucus expanded his territory, stretching across Persia, Media, and beyond. His empire was now the largest of all the successor kingdoms, but power always comes at a price. The empire at its peak, the Seleucid Empire was an incredible fusion of cultures. Greek, Persian, Babylonian, and Indian traditions merged under one rule. Seleucus embraced the old Persian satrap system, allowing local rulers to govern under his authority. He founded new cities, spreading Greek influence across the east. The most famous, Antioch, which became the heart of the empire. But the greatest challenge lay to the east, the mighty Maurya Empire of India. The Maurya encounter and the elephant trade. Seleucus knew he could not rule the east without a fight. He clashed with Chandragupta Maurya, the powerful Indian ruler, in a battle for control of the Indus Valley. The war was fierce, but instead of endless bloodshed, a brilliant treaty was formed. Seleucus ceded parts of India in exchange for 500 war elephants. These beasts would become his most powerful weapon in future battles. The Maurya encounter and the elephant trade. Seleucus knew he could not rule the east without a fight. He clashed with Chandragupta Maurya, the powerful Indian ruler, in a battle for control of the Indus Valley. The war was fierce, but instead of endless bloodshed, a brilliant treaty was formed. Seleucus ceded parts of India in exchange for 500 war elephants. These beasts would become his most powerful weapon in future battles. The fall of Seleucus and the power struggles. Seleucus had built an empire, but could he hold it? In 281 BCE, he marched west to challenge Lysimachus, another of Alexander's generals, for control of Asia Minor. It would be his last campaign. Betrayal struck. As he stood victorious, Seleucus was assassinated by Ptolemy Karanos, a man he had once sheltered. His son, Antiochus I, took the throne, but the empire's stability was already crumbling. The struggles of succession. With Seleucus gone, the Seleucid dynasty became a battleground for power. Antiochus I held the throne, But rebellions erupted across the empire. The eastern provinces, inspired by Persian heritage, sought independence. The mighty Parthians and Bactrians broke away, shattering the empire's hold on the east. The conflict with Rome and decline. The greatest threat, however, would come from the west, Rome. Under Antiochus III, the Seleucids made one last bid for greatness. They expanded into Greece, but Rome, growing stronger, crushed them in the Battle of Magnesia. Forced to sign the Treaty of Apamea, the empire lost its territory in Asia Minor, and Rome dictated its future. With each passing ruler, the empire weakened. Civil wars, invasions, and betrayals tore it apart. The final days of the Seleucids. By the 1st century BCE, the Seleucid Empire was a shadow of its former self. The once mighty dynasty was reduced to a few cities in Syria. In 64 BCE, Rome delivered the final blow. Pompey the Great marched into Syria, annexing the last remnants of the Seleucid Empire. The dream of Seleucus was over. Legacy of the Seleucids. Though the Seleucid Empire faded, its legacy endured. It spread Greek culture deep into the east, laying the foundation for future civilizations. Cities like Antioch and Seleucia remained centers of learning and trade for centuries. And most importantly, Seleucus's dream of blending Greek and Eastern traditions paved the way for a world where cultures could mix, thrive, and evolve. The forgotten superpower, the Seleucid Empire, once a titan of history, now a name lost to time. But its story is one of ambition, power, and the struggle to keep an empire united. A reminder that even the greatest empires are not eternal. What do you think? Should the Seleucid Empire be more widely remembered? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more epic history stories.